I think we're on.
As we say here in Spain, holers.
Hola.
Hola. That was a very internal joke that you can edit out.
Okay, start over again.
So, hola, welcome. We are here to talk a little bit about the community aspect of the modern eco village because lately we have been meeting a lot of the people who have either reserved a spot or reserved a plot. We have met our closest neighbors to where we're gonna live, and this makes us so excited to move into this place because yeah, the houses are going to be great, the food is going to be epic, and it's the best climate in the world, whatever. But the community of it is what is like the main drive behind everything. And we notice very, very quickly if we're surrounded by people that makes us feel like we can fly and conquer the world and you have all the energy and you feel like doing everything, or if you're just super, super drained and you're tired and feel like going to sleep. My husband has seen me a few times when I met people that are perfect people, nothing wrong with them, but just draining my energy. And he's been like, "Oh my God, you look sick," after like grabbing a coffee with somebody.
I've seen that once a bunch of times.
Yes, you have. And now you've also seen how it is when I meet these people, and I feel amazing because the people are just so inspiring and so cool. And it's not what they are and what they do and what they say, it's how they feel. And we also noticed that the people who are coming to this community, to the Modern Eco Village, or to MEV as we only call it now, are people with so many different like services to offer. And I'm not only meaning that you have to have a service to offer to come to the MEV, but we do notice that a lot of people have that. Like we have doctors, we have yogis, we have meditation coaches, we have chefs, we have gardeners, we
Safety
have
officers.
safety officers. Yeah, we have so many cool people, and we need that to make this community thrive. But we also need the consumers of the community. I'm totally gonna be one of them. I don't have anything to offer but my consumerism. I'm just gonna buy all of the services that you guys can offer and like drink all the coffee and eat all the food and do all the yoga. But yeah, so we're super excited. The people are so amazing. I cannot wait for everyone to meet. We have to start with the first gatherings now because the first wave of building that's gonna start next year are going to be with only a very, very small tight knit community. We're going to be with some of them, and then as the next waves of building come along, the bigger and greater the community is going to be. But we're soon closing up the first people who are going to live there, and we have to meet for like a neighborhood party or something.
Yeah,
So,
I was thinking more online. Yeah, so we haven't done that much online. I mean, we
no,
are
we
posting
haven't done
regularly.
any. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
hang out online. We should do
No.
that. I Zoom meetings.
Yeah, we should have Zoom meetings with the members
Yeah.
because some of the members they're also part of the team. I mean, that was our entire
Yeah.
concept that people that come in early in the
Takes a
project.
village to build a village.
Exactly,
And all that
yeah,
jazz,
they would actually help with their expertise and then their knowledge. So instead of hiring local people or not local, whatever, we're hiring people that want to live in the eco village and they get to build their own home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met so many great people like lately now that great additions to the team. That the team is so much bigger now, and the entire village takes shape because of these people, because
Yeah.
what they can do, and because their ideas really match with ours, and they would have a function in the community.
Yeah. Because the MEV is not ours. It's not me and Iancu doing this with our only our ideas and how we want it. It is something that's being shaped by the members of this community. And it also creates a more circular economy and more sustainable community. The fact that we will hire as much as we can, or almost everything actually, we will hire inwards. And the fact that every single person who works on this project actually is aiming to live there also changes a lot of the way the boring stuff behind the camera goes on. You know, like we talked about it before, the architect is going to have an amazing office and live there, and the construction people are going to live there, and the interior people are going to live there, and the chef and the landscaper and the ducks. Yeah, everyone is living there. So everyone who's helping us develop this project right now are people who are actually going to live there. So it changes the way this comes to life. And yeah, talk a little bit more about sustainable community. Who's
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the community. It's part of the sustainable concept because it's not enough to only have sustainable energy or food production. Yeah, we're sustainable like that, but the community in itself, it has to be part of the sustainable concept because um, I mean, we need to interact with people, and we need to have that in the village. And as far as we've seen, 99.9% of all the people that get in touch with us, they pretty much have the same views on life and the same values. And
Yeah.
I believe this can be like a huge group of friends. And
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
A lot of that, because we also just had a guy visiting us, fantastic guy. He flew in from Canada, which is close to my heart because my mom is Canadian. And we had the conversation we've had with so many people before, because a lot of people have done some research on eco villages because they have been wanting to do a change in their lives. And a lot of people come with the same feedback, is that most of them seems to be too much. And I want to tread carefully. I don't want to say anything wrong here. I don't want to offend anybody. But yeah, a lot of it can seem too much. And what they notice when they come down here and they meet us and they start talking with some of the other people who are going to live there, is that none of us are too much. We're kind of just normal people who want better quality and stuff in life. You know, it's not
Better quality and everything.
yeah, it's not a
That's
cult
what
in
we aim
any
for,
way,
yeah.
shape, or form. Even though that would be so cool.
Yeah.
But you know, three things that we're missing from the MEV that I don't know if you take it seriously enough. That's why I'm going to say it on camera right now.
The donkey.
The donkey, obviously. The cinema.
Yeah.
You know that we love going to the movies, and here in Spain, almost everything is dubbed. So it's really difficult to find the time. You have to plan it super well to go when it's original subtitles. So I want, and I've been talking about this since we moved to Spain, that we want to build our own cinema. So if anybody feels the calling to be responsible for that, holla. And then we need the cinema bookstore. We need to have our own bookstore. If you feel the calling, let me know. It would be great if the bookstore also had like coffee, so you can come and you can go through the books and have a coffee while you do it. Can you imagine? I would never leave. And then number 3, old people's home, retirement home. No, it's not called old people's home.
in Norwegian it's called.
Yeah.
That was a direct translation from
Yeah, the
Norwegian.
direct translation is old people's home, but it sounds so bad. And
Yeah, in English.
Yeah, but yeah, so we also need, if anybody has a calling for those 3, it's things that are lacking in the village.
Yeah, well, a lot of these things, obviously, we didn't put that much attention on it because it doesn't have a function in this phase of the project when we're, stressing with, financial stuff and putting the grounds and, architecture and all of that. But it's actually super important because this is what all these places that create interaction will support the community and will make the community greater.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that it's super important, because right now the division of the work is that he does 97% of everything and does all the meetings and all the contracts.
It's mostly financial, so that's...
Yeah, and I think about the fun stuff. So that's how we divide it, and these are the things I've been thinking about, so thank you for acknowledging that.
No, it is super important. I mean, we are trying to work simultaneously with different aspects of this project. We're working with Cassie and Caitlin, Alisa on communication and marketing and replying emails basically, and the website, and we're working with the architect, we're working the financial bit, we're trying to find out
but at the same time trying to figure out how life there will actually be, and we have 2 different aspects of it. Like Iancu and some of the guys, they're talking a lot about like the CoWork situation. Like the guys who they know that they will have to work a lot, they want to figure out how is their everyday life going to be, where they eat lunch, how do they do the coffee, how does that mix with when the kids are done with school, how does it mix with us, seeing each other during the day, because I'm sure hell not going to be staying in the office that much. And we are like some of the women, oh my god, it sounds like it's such divided. A lot of the women are also going to work in the CoWorks, but I'm also going to work row your boat. Anyhow,
digging our grave.
I know this is not turning out very good, but so some people are going to be in the offices a lot, some people may not, but we've also set up like this soup kitchen, a stew kitchen kind of thing, where the chef will prepare every single day a simple soup or a simple stew based off of the seasonal ingredients that we have, and then you, for like a small fee a month, you can pay like a subscription to that, so that you can come, and we're gonna make sure that this is in the same place, that if I've been to yoga or hosted a workshop somewhere and he's been doing his work and whatever, and the kids are done at school, then afterwards at 3, 4, or 5 o'clock we can all meet and have like soup together. So we're gonna change also the way everyday life is, because I know, actually I say the kids, but I don't have small kids, but a lot of the people coming to the village do, and I know that some of the most tiring time, especially for a mom very often, is actually those hours between school and bedtime, because there are so many things you have to do. You have to make the dinner, you have to shop for the food, you have to do a lot of things, and it's nice, but it's not nice every day. Let's be real. So what if you can just meet with your husband and your friends and your neighbors over a soup and a stew, however many days a week you would like to do that, to take away some of that stress. So kids can walk up, you can walk up.
But also socializing, you know.
Socializing, of
Yeah,
course.
it's important for the community to have this concept. And actually today Sammy was supposed to be here and
yeah,
and
the
talk
chef
to you.
that's helping us put all of this together.
Yeah,
Dogs have to- sorry, they're not going to live in the village.
Sammy is the chef that develops the concept
Yeah,
for the restaurants.
yeah.
Yeah. So we made our point, and then he's gonna take it to the next level,
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
He has these great ideas how to make a industrial kitchen that will serve all the other restaurants. So the restaurants don't have to be that big. They don't have to have big kitchens. There will be one main kitchen that prepares everything fresh and for all the restaurants, and will serve the hotel and the school.
And the theme nights. So this is one idea that I've been thinking about, because so I'm Norwegian, right? And we live in Spain, and I married a Romanian. And food is such a big part of every culture. And I lived in America for a while, and my mom is Canadian. So I love eating food from different cultures. So we were thinking, like, once a month in the village, we're gonna have theme nights. So like theme parties, neighborhood parties, call it what you want. But we will do, for example, Norway evening, Norwegian night, you know, where the Norwegians who wants to can like volunteer to like gather together like typical Norwegian food, and we invite everybody to come and eat that type of food. Will probably not be Norway night in the beginning, because we don't have a very strong food culture, but like Romanian night, Canadian night, Dutch night, German evening, you know, like to really let other people Bratwurst, to let people really get a sense of each other's cultures, because we're gonna be like such a mix of people there. And Spanish evenings, of course, and Mexican evenings, and yeah, it's gonna be so cool. So I'm super excited about that concept, actually.
Yeah. Another idea that I had is to have sort of an open mic, like in one of the parks. We can have just a little podium with a mic, and one person can come. Every week will be another person talking 1 hour about whatever, or half an hour about whatever they care, their hobbies, their ideas for the village. So that way we get to know everyone in the village. Like everyone can have a platform where they can talk, and it's an open space where anyone can just sit down and listen to them.
Have you seen? Obviously you know what it is, but have you properly seen Gilmore Girls?
No.
No, because they do these town hall meetings where
Yeah,
they have
something like that.
they have
Yeah,
like a
something
little
like that,
podium, and you grab a little coffee on the way, and you sit
Yeah.
down, and
It's like-
everybody discusses their issue, or you know, apply for.
Exactly.
I love this.
Yeah, so then you get to hear everyone, hear their hobbies, hear
Yeah.
who they are, what they care for. You know, I mean,
Ask for
the,
help
the
or
first 2
whatever.
years. The first 2 years. This is also something we need to talk about.
Yeah.
The first 2 years, the community will be there definitely, and will be functional, but it's not going to be as big as
No, it's gonna be super small.
5 years.
Yeah.
Because in 5 years, all the houses are up and everybody has moved in, and it's going to be this great, beautiful community.
Yeah.
But we have to start somewhere.
But it's
So,
gonna
yeah.
come in different waves. I think that's really nice. In Norwegian, we say i peu au peu, peu peu, like little by little.
That's French.
Peu peu.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's French.
But we say that. But when I think about it, those are not Norwegian words at all. Have I been speaking French my entire life and I didn't know?
I guess.
Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna do it like little by little, and it's gonna be so nice because we can also, welcome the newcomers and, tattoo their number. Kidding. Give them their shirts and their Kool-Aids.
No, it's gonna be great. I mean, when people that are very alike get together, I mean, it has to be good. But what we're trying to say is that we're gonna try to create opportunities for interaction. We're gonna try to create opportunities for people to get together and have this beautiful community going on.
And any input, like we say, it takes a village to build a village. This is not us, this is everyone. All of the great stuff that has come to us regarding this is because of the people who are already involved. So please, don't be shy. Let us know all of your thoughts and your ideas. And if you dream about doing anything in the village, please let us know. We help you put things in order. But then basically, one thing that we actually do very quickly is that a lot of the people who are involved now are making companies that the village will buy from. Both services and
we will
things.
outsource services and a lot of the things to people that will move in the village, but they're not going to be our employees. We just outsource their services.
So if you have any ideas, anything you're dreaming of, even if you're dreaming of running like an interior store, like everybody in the village will buy a lot of interior.
If you're a plumber or electrician.
Exactly, anything, a handyman, whatever. Make a Spanish company, and we will make sure that we will buy your services before we buy other people's services. Right?
That is, if you're a member, obviously.
Obviously, for the people who are going to live there, obviously. Yeah, because circular economy and all of that jazz.
Yeah, so I think we said everything.
I think I said a lot of stuff I shouldn't, but...
No, I think it was okay. And there's some really nice interviews coming up. Tommy, which he's into biohacking. He's a very, very interesting person.
Very interesting.
Yeah, and all this knowledge on nutrition and health. It's fascinating.
This is also what originally inspired this entire modern eco-village thing, is that I got super focused, hyper focused on the blue zones. That documentary on Netflix, How to Live to 100, and we were like, wow, we want to live like that, but just modernize it a bit.
Just so you know, if you join our community, you're gonna live 300 years old.
Yeah, we can guarantee that. You will get that in writing, and if you don't,
then sue me.
Sue me.
I'm gonna be long dead by then.
Okay, but again, thank you for reaching out, everybody who does. People are flying in from all over the world. We are meeting so many fantastic people. Even me, introverted and terrified of people, I'm like in love with everybody. It's beautiful. So
yeah, guys, have a nice evening if you're watching this now. If not, have a beautiful day, and see you next week.
see you next week.
Bye.